Porn star's legend Rick Harrison is a smart and funny guy whose on-screen presence is inevitably electric. And it's time to talk about his life today, as well as his checkered past. Since 2009, Rick has been entertaining viewers through his porn stars appearances. The long-running and popular series follows the Harrison family and their sidekick, former bad boy Austin Lee Chumlee Russell, as the group operates Sin City's gold and silver pawn shop. The Las Vegas pawn shop is a place where potential buyers, including smooth operator Rick, sometimes tangle with sellers. They don't always agree on what items are worth, whether they're Super Bowl rings or Civil War weapons. Sometimes, experts are brought in to tell stories about the items and appraise them. The experts shed light on their history, provenance, potential resale value, and more. Amid the buying and selling, the dynamic between the cast members provides excitement, whether scenes are humorous or dramatic. Now, learn more about Rick's life on and off-screen. Most people get through life without being sued by their parents, but not Rick. The wily pawn shop buyer was accused of ripping off his own mother, who was 81 years old when she filed her lawsuit. Rick has denied the allegations, but his mom, Joanne Rue Harrison, said that Rick took financial advantage of her when she was vulnerable. This stuff makes Rick look like an uber villain. This woman gave birth to him. While there is so much curiosity about the outcome of this lawsuit, it seems like it's in limbo. Perhaps it was settled privately. Even the most exhaustive web search about the lawsuit yields no new information. It's actually possible that Joanne passed away, but that hasn't been proven. One website, Findergrave, shows a picture and place of burial, but this isn't conclusive proof. In fact, one person who commented on the Findergrave listing disputed the claim that she'd passed away. If she did die, it might explain why the outcome of the lawsuit was never discussed. If real evidence of her status surfaces, this article will be updated. Joanne sued Rick in 2022 via Nevada's Clark County District Court. Her husband, who is Rick's father, died in the summer of 2018. His name was Rick Old Hoss Harrison. At this stage, Joanne believed that Rick went super low, taking control of the late Rick Sr.'s finances. She felt entitled to large percentages of the profits from 3 companies, including the gold and silver pawn shop. Rick played the victim, saying that people were messing with his mother's head to get money from her. As per the Las Vegas Review-Journal, he tried to clear his name. Of course, that could be true, but if it wasn't, it's exactly what a crafty scammer would say. Rick's learned a thing or two about the art of the deal and how to finesse the public. Perhaps the truth about this high-drama lawsuit will always be kept under wraps. Hopefully, more details will emerge, establishing the truth about a strange situation. Rick's beloved son, Adam Harrison, passed away in January 2024 due to an accidental overdose. Toxicology tests revealed that he'd ingested too much methamphetamine and fentanyl. This loss was devastating for Rick, and it took him time to recover. He spoke about the horrors of the opioid crisis, trying to raise awareness. Rick also honored his son online, as seen in the post above. Nothing can bring back the son he lost, but Adam would want Rick to keep going, and that's just what he's doing. About his son's passing, he said, hopefully, increased awareness about the dangers of opioids is helping people. It seems to be, as per the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the number of people who died due to opioid overdoses in 2023 in America was 107,543. That was 3% lower than the statistic for the year before. These overdoses are so hard on the families and friends of those who died. This is why Rick deserves all the compassion in the world. He's a strong man who doesn't give up, but he must feel like he's lost a part of himself. Rick's gotten a lot of shade, but he didn't seem to care when he flaunted his glamorous date, Angie Polishkin, in the Instagram post shown above. The post showed them dining in high style at an Eiffel Tower restaurant in the City of Light, Paris. Angie is a nurse who specializes in injectables. She's a healthcare professional who looks great and seems very happy with her beau. Rick has been called a womanizer, but he appears to be serious about Angie. Rick has had other relationships. Angie, his latest flame, has her own Instagram account. Angie posted about her Paris date with Rick on June 26 of this year. Since then, she hasn't featured the porn star's icon in her posts. However, that doesn't mean he's not in the picture. She seems to be living large and recently enjoyed a Mexico getaway that she said was sponsored by a fast food chain. Carl's jar. Rick's been filming with Chumlee for years. Chumlee, who posted a clip featuring Rick to his Chumlee Collects Instagram 2 hours ago, is someone whose star quality shines through on the famous History Channel series. In the IG video shown above, Chumlee gives Rick a Pokemon quiz. He shows him a bunch of Pokemon cards and asks him to name the creatures. Watch the clip to see how Rick does. Chumlee's passionate about Pokemon. He even went to the 2024 Pokemon World Championships in Honolulu, Hawaii. Rick may not be quite as emotionally invested in catching them all. Nonetheless, he clearly loves Rick, and the feeling seems to be neutral. In another fun video, Chumlee pranked Rick by making him a cup of coffee. That seemed harmless enough. However, Chumlee the Joker had a trick up his sleeve. He spiked the java with a heavy dose of sugary syrup, which made it undrinkable. Rick clearly isn't into sicky sweet designer coffee. However, he is into Chumlee and probably always will be. Rick's probably made good money over the years. His show is one of the perennial favorites, and he's appeared in tons of Pawn Stars episodes. He also appears in the Pawn Stars spin-off, Pawn Stars Do America. That spin-off's second season finished airing on April 24, and fans can check out the trailer above via the History Channel Canada at YouTube. Rick may have bought a different kind of trailer for his 2022 Ford F-150 Raptor truck. It's a beast that cost him $84,000, according to Hot Cars. However, that big and bold vehicle isn't the only one in Rick's stable. He also owns, to name just a few more jewels in his crown, these vehicles: 1967 Shelby Cobra, 1966 Imperial Crown Convertible, 1947 Power Wagon. Rick's net worth isn't something that he's revealed. However, Pawn Stars began airing in 2009. There's also the spin-offs, the money Rick makes from his businesses, including the pawn shop and promo deals. There are plenty of ways for Rick to drum up cash if he wants to, and if spending it on cool rides is what he likes best, there's no reason why he shouldn't indulge himself. However, he may want to add an electric beast to his menagerie. Rick is still with Angie, based on the Carl's Jr. promo he added to Instagram. This ties together Angie's previously mentioned post about Carl's Jr. sponsoring her trip to Mexico. So it's nice to know that Rick's enjoying life with his partner and making a little money from a possibly iconic fast food item known, perhaps unimaginatively, as yes, Rick has many irons in the fire. He's hustling hard, just like a pawn shop owner should do. The thing is, this burger is only available in Mexico, and it's a limited time special offering. So some people may not be able to sample this culinary creation. Other big celebs have also promoted Carl's Jr., including Paris Hilton. It's not shocking that Rick's a part of a Mexico-based business deal, as he clearly loves to travel. His Instagram shows him in a variety of locations, including Paris, Phoenix, Arizona, and Las Vegas. Sin City is his home turf. Like the Bond villain Goldfinger, Rick believes in the power of the gleaming precious metal. In fact, according to an interview with MoneyWise, he thinks that gold is the most pawn-able thing of all. Rick also said that only 5% of items pawned go unclaimed, as per the publication. So most people try to get back what they pawn and succeed. Yes, gold retains its value. It's an asset that people trust. However, that doesn't mean that Rick's counting gold bars from some private version of Fort Knox or painting scantily clad women gold. He's just a fan of the rock-solid precious metals' eternal value. If there's one thing that Rick understands, it's how to convert valuables into cold, hard cash. The filmy's YouTube clip, as seen above, shows Rick unleashing pent-up rage at rude customers. Some people might consider Rick combative too. Rick spazzed when a customer dared to bring their own cheap little tester for diamonds to the pawn shop, as though that was a personal affront to his years of expertise. Perhaps it was. He thinks that some customers are so vile that they push him into confrontations. He could be right. The funniest fracas involve a Golden State Warriors championship ring. The customer checked out the bling, hoping to give it to his fiancée, whom Rick said must have big hands. The unruly customer then proceeded to pull out a tester tool to see if the diamond was genuine. One can almost see Rick's temperature rising as the drama unfolds. The customer said that he thought Rick wanted to punch me in the face. Rick's views on trans rights are unevolved, to say the least. He needs to learn more about trans issues before speaking out. As per an interview with The Advocate, Rick worries about men posing as women and using women's washrooms. He thinks they'll abuse that right by doing creepy things. The Advocate called him out for outmoded views. The truth is that there are many gender-neutral washrooms everywhere now, and very few abuses. Rick thinks that political correctness has run amok. He is not afraid to share views that some educated people might consider strange and ignorant. Of course, he has been trashed by The Advocate and others. As per the publication, Rick said Donald Trump just sank to a new low during the debate, embarrassing some of his big money supporters, including Elon Musk, who really needs to reassess how he spends his money. He's poured tens of millions of dollars into Donald's campaign. What does Elon get in return? An addled and orange man who rants about immigrants eating household pets. That was shameful stuff from the Donald. Should this man be in control of nukes? No way. Few could argue that Donald's comments were disgusting, and even Elon seemed to cringe. It's beyond politics and party lines. It's about human decency. While Rick might not approve of Donald's latest tirade, Rick is a Trump man. He stands behind the one who wants to make America great again. What's creepy is that Adolf Hitler used the slogan, "Make Germany great again," before doing the dirtiest, sickest deeds during World War II. The scandal-prone porn star's celebs gotten heat for supporting Republicans. Maybe Donald's latest cringe comments will change his mind. But then again, maybe not. No matter what people think of Donald's politics, it can't be argued that he separated parents from their beloved children. He tore migrant families apart. So, it's unsurprising that porn stars Rick gets shade for being a friend of Donald's and voting for him.